Hi, this is Crafting with Amanda, and Kim Ferguson made this scrapbook. And as you can see, there's like a dark outline. Now, this already seems to have a lot of parts, and I would not want to have to do this scrapbooking of this. So they're gluing, like that gold thing. And now they have, so the gold is like a background a little bit, like an outline. Now they're adding little hands to it. So, yeah. So now, yeah, they're adding the little clock hands, so now it should, it's like they're making like a grandfather clock. And now they're adding the little thing that goes back and forth in the grandfather's clock. Now they're adding the ball to it. Now they are adding that. Now they're adding the little topper to it. Now they are adding the bottom of it and adding the two little legs. Now they're gluing the actual legs, and then they're like moving it. Now it seems like they're ready and done with that.
Hi crafty friends, as you might have already guessed that it's April 1st, so Kim and I are playing a little April Fool's joke, and my 13-year-old decided to get in on the action and do some voiceover. He wants to do his own YouTube channel someday, and so I thought this would be good practice. He had recorded the whole thing, he had narrated all of this. It was actually brilliant. He hadn't seen any of what Kim was doing, but unfortunately when he moved the microphone to set up to put it closer to him, he accidentally hit the mute button, so we lost that first recording. So it took me a minute to talk him into doing the intro again, and he did a great job. So I hope this at least gives you a smile, if nothing else. Kim does an amazing job with paper piecing. These are all going to be figures from the Nutcracker. And as you can see, these are the ballerina shoes that she's putting on the ballerina legs. And it's kind of interesting when our youngest, his name is Nate, had done the first recording. He was like, oh, well, she made a mistake and she's taken those off. Okay, so now she's going to do the other foot just like the first. And it was really cute. And he didn't know any of these. I didn't tell him anything. I just had him watch the video. So it was really cute. But like I said, Kim does an amazing job at paper piecing. You can see she's already cut all of these, and I believe when she cuts them, she cuts multiples, like 5 or 6 at a time, kind of fills the sheets. And we're just, I'm showing you assembling one of them. Oh yeah, the shape of this head, he said, it looks like a Tootsie Pop. So I'm really sorry that we lost that first recording, but again, I hope this at least gives you a smile. But so Kim has inked all the edges of all of these components, and she matches the color with the cardstock that she's using. Both Kim and I are close to my heart makers, so the cardstock she uses is close to my heart, and it cuts beautifully. I'm guessing this is a long time ago. We had a special for the textured vellum, and I'm wondering if this is what that is, that the wings for this ballerina are out of the textured vellum, and I really like that look. So I'm guessing Kim is making a decision here, kind of a artistic decision to not back those wings to have the double layer on them. I'm fascinated by paper piecing. I can do quilling and make paper flowers all day long. I love that. Paper piecing to me is just so intricate, and I don't want to say tedious, but it's more than I can handle. Kind of like coloring. I'm not big on coloring. I want it to be functional and done. But I look at this that Kim does, and it's so good. I mean, you got the band and the flower and the part, and it's just awesome. So I'm looking forward to when we get to see the faces on it. I love how she always does the eyes. So now we've had the grandfather clock, as Nate told us, the ballerina. I'm not sure what this is going to be. Maybe this is the girl, I can't think of her name in Nutcracker, because it has the lacy, flouncy kind of nightgown, and I'm wondering if that's her long mane of hair that'll go behind that. We'll have to see, won't we? So we have the waist, nice, with the little open arm, tie for the sash for the, I guess I shouldn't call this a nightgown anymore. It looks like a fancy dress with the sash. And now she's doing the layers over, are these legs? No, these are arms. Okay, so the lace over the dress makes sense. I'm with you now, Kim. Like I said, Kim fascinates me in how she does all this. Oh, little slippers there peeking out. And see, I would have to glue like each piece down, where she just took those two slippers and knew that they needed to be next to each other and just went and did it. This is, I guess it's practice makes perfect and efficiencies, because this is great. Again, another hairline with parts, and I think I might be right that this is going to be hair cascading down behind. Oh, that's the knot for the bow. Nice. I do have to say that the heads kind of are shaped like the Tootsie Roll Pop, so I totally see what Nate was saying on that. So now we have our girl. What's this gonna be? Oh, is that a vest? I think even Kim is trying to figure out what this is. Oh, legs? Oh, these must be the pant, like the trouser legs of a soldier, because they would be close to each other in, like, at attention. And it looks like maybe there's going to be a crown. I'm thinking this is, and Nate said this in the last video, so I'm kind of remembering what he said is, not the last video, but in the recording that didn't record, that this looks like the British, he couldn't think of the word redcoats, but he's like, you know, the people in red from England. So I'm with him. I'm seeing the uniform of the soldier, but I'm gonna guess that this is the Nutcracker. Oh yeah, which the Nutcracker is kind of a soldier. So now we have our shoulder gold, proud kind of insignets of his title and levels. And let's see where else we're going with this. Oh, so these aren't trousers. It is the shirt. I'm sorry. See, I don't even know what I'm doing. But Kim and I thought it would be fun as an April Fool's joke, at least to give you a smile, that I sent her a layout share video. So I just flipped through all my layouts that I've done. All of them have process videos here on my channel. So if you want to see kind of all of the layouts together, you'll have to go over to Kim's channel, and I'll have that link below so you can check that out. And then I do have a Facebook group, and I'll probably put the video in there, not with voiceover or anything, but just so you can see the layout share flip through. And are those the boots that she just put? They look like toques in our world, but they must be the shoes, the boots. Oh, they're the front of the boots. Okay, I'm seeing it. And I guess with all this practice, Kim just knows how these go. And it's not really a crown, but it makes the hat pretty formal. I'm I'm feeling it now. So is this hair that we're working with? Okay. All right. We got our facial hair going. And then we have, yeah, see? I'm getting a little better. I recognized that this was going to be some hair. And it's one of those things, see, it's like, how do you know if the face goes in front or in back? And I guess you just have to practice makes perfect on these, because with the chin and the beard hair, you would need to put those in front. Wow. So I did slow these down so you could take a look at all the details. This is just amazing. And I already know what this is because I heard Nate's rendition of this, but he was really cute about it. He was like, is this a dog? It's a critter of some kind. Maybe it's a hamster. And it was just really cute. So I was really proud of him. It was outside of his comfort zone to do this, and he did a great job. And I'm more sorry that you guys don't get to hear it, but I'll try to share with you some of the more comical moments. So this will be a mouse, as you can see, with the ears and the pink inside and the crown, and as he called him, the Rat King. So just a lot of fun, all the little details. We got the muzzle and the little nose. I can see the tail here. So this one I might have been able to do. I might have been able to figure this one out from the components that were there, because I've watched enough of Kim. It's mesmerizing for me to watch. It's overwhelming for me to think about doing. I don't know if that makes any sense or if you feel that way too, but I love the results. I think it's just beautiful. So then we have a cape for our Rat King, as Nate called him. And he was excited that he was going to get a sword, and then the sword I don't think goes on until later after the eyes go on. So we talked about that. So there is, and Kim does 2 of each of these, but like I said, I'm only showing you one of all of the Nutcracker characters. So now this is how she puts eyes on. I wasn't going to show you all the eyes, but this is awesome to me. So 2 levels of eyes, the white background with the big pupils in the center, and then any noses or that have to go in front of the eyes, and all the finishing touches with the hands and the collars and all of that takes place. And now she will attach the last hand and the sword to the mouse. But then I'm really looking forward to when you get to see with the gel pen, and I don't know what kind of black pen she uses to do the eyelashes, but those are just, they're pretty awesome. Here we go. So she uses Berry Art glue for her paper piecing, and you can see here she drew just the black outline around the eyes. It made all the difference, don't you think? And now she has someplace to attach those lashes. And now with the white gel pen, she's doing the eye reflective glints and just bringing these characters to life. So good job, Kim. I'm in awe of this. I know you've been doing it for years, but it's so fascinating to watch. Like I said, if you're unfamiliar with Kim's channel, do go over and give her some love. If even if you just like her videos and let YouTube know that she's a creator you want to see more of, you can subscribe to the channel. All of that doesn't cost you anything, but really does help us. I wanted to just show you a few more of the eyes that she did. And now she didn't show these Christmas trees. She didn't send me the footage for creating those, but it looks like the same thing. She's inked the edges, stacked them on top of each other, and then added the Christmas bulbs to them. And now she's ready to do a Nutcracker fantasy layout. How exciting is that? Great job. So happy April 1st. You're not a fool. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to go over to Kim's site if you want to check out my layout share, and I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you to Nate for doing the intro to this video. Have a blessed day, everyone. Bye-bye.